Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dot to Dot. Boy, we got an exciting little show here for you, and we're going to look into underneath Oak Island and the possibilities of getting in to the vault under the earth, which is one of the locations on the Rochefoucauld map presented by Zena Halpern. And we'll go first a little bit of review. And in my past videos, we have basically shown that we can locate all these points that are on the Rochefoucauld map, the hole under the earth, the valve, triangle 2, the south anchor, triangle of Peter, now called the money pit or the oak entrance, the north anchor. And because we've done that through the decoding of certain things like the 1347 on the Rochefoucauld map and the 1986 edition of the numbers at the bottom of the Marie note of La Formula, we have now tied together these two documents. And by tying these two documents together, it just lends more credibility to the fact that those numbers are giving us clues to where these are. Now, once we have these laid out on the map and we know where they are precisely, we can now go to them. But what do? We don't know. Now, my teammate, Oliver Schmidt, who is over in France, his job was to find out what do we do after we get everything located. And he has hit a home run. He has discovered the connection of a certain document, and I'll show it to you. And this is one of his things that he has created. And this is out of the book by Donald Roux, called The Scrolls of Ontiara, I believe. And this photo is really just it's been put together by many fragment pieces. And I really encourage you to go to Oak Island Research and watch his videos on this because it is astounding. This document, this picture has been around for a long time. And now Oliver has looked at it, and with us working together, he has made the connections to what we have found on Oak Island, or the points that we have discovered on Oak Island, which is the Rochefoucauld map, and this drawing. And it's amazing. And there's more to come. There's a lot of things that I'm not going to get into in this video. I just want to give you what's happening at this point, and a lot of it is happening on Oak Island Research. And let's go to Google Earth. So in my part of this team, I have basically pinpointed all these points, and they're all related to Nolan's Cross. Nolan's Cross is the key. Everything comes off of it. It's scaled to this design. But when it all comes down, boils down to everything, triangle 2 is no longer needed. Well, the vault on the earth is the end point, the end stone, and those Nolan's Cross no longer needed. The north anchor no longer needed. South anchor is no longer needed. The triangle of Peter is somewhat no longer needed. We located the money pit through this. Now the 45,522, that comes out of La Formula. We're going to look at that in a moment. But really, all we are interested now is the hole under the trapdoor, the valve, the money pit or the oak entrance where it says enter here, and the 45,522 because we're trying to reach the vault. So I want to show you, this was presented by Oliver at Oak Island Research. And these are the corresponding picture fragments that were on that bigger picture we saw right here. Okay, these are fragments of those pictures, assigning them to each of the places on Oak Island that we discovered. Right here on the left, this is the trap. This is the hole, which is F, under the trap door, which is E. Okay, this right here is the valve. There's the vault. Right here is another valve, which we call La Hump, which is in La Formula translated. And we were wondering for a long time, what does that mean? And this is just like a pole shaft with a point that is, it's a valve. It's something that you close to stop the water from coming. This one over here, the valve here, is more of a screw mechanism, it seems. This right here, why nobody ever made the correlation, but Oliver did, is this is the money pit with all the log things. And he has just put out a video about the 90-foot stone and the money pit. And I will leave a link in the description with this video and you can look at it. And then of course, here's the finger drain, finger box drains that everybody said that was discovered a while back. And those are on this drawing also. It's amazing. All the elements of this drawing right here are on the map, and we've located where they are. So the next question is, how do we get in here? Well, let's go to see if I have. Now this is an illustration I did and I brought to Oliver talking about, because he's the French expert. And we're talking about the 40-foot thing. And what I did is I went into a translator, just an online translator, and I put in some punctuation. And this is what it spit out. And I asked Oliver, can this be right? Because I'm not very good at French and I don't really know any French. And he looked at that and he thought that this could be a possibility. And dig at 40 feet. It is a reference to a depth. Dig at 40 feet. Now, if you go over to Oak Island Research and watch his latest video, this really becomes very credible. Okay. Now, one of the things that always disturbed me about this is everybody was thinking dig 40 feet at a 45-degree angle. Then I always wondered, what direction do you go? You can go any direction. So I still believe the 45-degree angle is coming off of where the oak entrance is, and it's in reference to north and west, and you take a 45-degree angle at a northwest angle. And you're going to not dig for 40 feet, you're going to dig at 40 feet. At 40 feet, at a 45-degree angle, you will probably start digging into the side of the wall and eventually break through to a corridor. And then you will go 522 feet to La Hump, which is that valve. You're going to shut off the valve. And then there's even more instructions. You're going to go out to the trap door and you have to locate it. And you're going to open this hole. And then you're going to open this valve and it's going to let all the water out. And this vault is going to basically, let's see if I can get it closer in. The vault is going to, water's going to go out and it's going to settle down and revealing the opening that is in the side. When it's in the up position, there is no way to get in because it's blocked by the walls of the vault. If you go to Oak Island Research channel, he has a good video on this. This is basically how it goes. And this is in the up position right here. And in the up position, you notice that this entrance is blocked. When you let the water out, it settles down on the platform here and it aligns with the channel. Very, very ingenious. And I really believe that this has a very high possibility of being the way in to vault. And now we must understand where we're sort of at square one is where is the oak entrance? Where is the money pit? And that's always been the big question. However, I don't believe there's a treasure there. I believe it is where you enter in at the correct depth into the corridor to disarm, or actually to actuate the hydraulic system that opens the vault. Very exciting. Stand by. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, and you can get the notifications. Also, I encourage you to go onto my friend and teammate Oliver Schmidt at Oak Island Research and watch his videos, because now we're going to be working in tandem in presenting more videos. I've been doing a lot of the videos, but Oliver has definitely got a good presentation. He does a lot of great presentations. So also watch the show, The Quest of Oak Island. I will leave a link in the description for that show. It's a great podcast. I was on it last night. Aaron Hilton was on it last night. And you can listen to some really good discussions about what is happening on Oak Island. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.